I'm introducing legislation, along with my friend Senator Jeff Merkley, that would ban American taxpayer dollars from being used to rebuild Venezuela's oil infrastructure. Now, why is this important? First of all, regardless of what you think of the operation to capture Nicolas Maduro, that has demonstrated the extraordinary capacity of our military, but also cost American taxpayers in the billions of dollars already. There's no question that President Trump wants to take Venezuelan oil. He wants to rebuild that infrastructure. And we have to be clear-eyed about what this actually means. The oil companies themselves have very little interest in spending the tens or even hundreds of billions of dollars necessary in taking the several years to rebuild that infrastructure. The heavy crude there is largely not able to be used without significant investment to repair decades-old dilapidated infrastructure. And these companies, on their own volition, are not going to spend that capital. It's simply too expensive with oil at $63 a barrel for them to do so. But if American taxpayers subsidize that rehabilitation of the oil infrastructure, then they may be interested. And that's where a lot of these folks who stand to benefit, those big oil companies, those very same donors to President Trump's campaigns, those very same people that were told by Donald Trump in 2024 that if they donated to his campaign, he would do whatever they wanted as President of the United States, they stand to benefit the most. But the ones who will not benefit hardly at all are the average American consumer. When they go to fill their gas pump, they're going to see very little, if any, benefit from this, because it'll take, again, years, and it'll take many tens or hundreds of billions of dollars to be able to rehabilitate this infrastructure. Well, at the same time, we all know that oil is a global commodity. And even if Venezuela had newfound political stability, even if all the infrastructure was redeveloped so that it was useful, even then, it would only represent maybe 3, maybe 4% of global oil output, and would be a de minimis boost or de minimis improvement in terms of what it would mean for the American consumer. They might see, according to estimates that I've reviewed, a 10 cent per gallon or 20 cent per gallon lowering of their per gallon cost for gasoline. So it actually would add to instability. It would add to volatility of global oil markets, and could actually increase gas prices for American consumers in the short run. The other thing is it will undermine energy security, not improve it. If we really want to improve energy security, we should be investing in efficiency and resilience and cheap, clean domestic energy rather than throwing more American money after foreign oil imports. It simply doesn't add up. And again, regardless of what you think of what the president has done with regard to Venezuela, regardless of the fact that he did not seek congressional authorization for this mission, regardless of the fact that the administration for months has been at best misrepresenting, at worst outright lying about their intention here, which really was regime change and oil. They, of course, told us for months it was narco-terrorism. But if the president really cared that much about narco-terrorism, why did he pardon the former president of Honduras, who is a convicted narco-terrorist, claiming that this was a top priority of the administration? So it's been about regime change, it's been about oil, and that's why I'm introducing this new bill that would ban American taxpayer dollars from being used to subsidize the rebuild of Venezuela's oil infrastructure. It should be common sense, and it shouldn't be controversial, and I'm going to continue to push with everything I have. And I know my friend Jeff Merkley will in the Senate also. Thank you.